International Pizza Party Day. So of course, I gotta make pizza. So let me know when you join me by commenting below if you like pizza, what kind of pizza you like. That would be interesting. Today I'm making something called a Detroit style pizza. So I've never made it before. I'm assuming it's like a Chicago deep dish pizza. I read through the recipe, and I'm gonna be making it in a brand new 12-inch cast iron skillet. Never done that before either. I've always made my pizzas on our stoneware, or I have made them on our double burner grill pan before as well. I've used the Pillsbury, I've rolled it out and used the Pillsbury on here. I do not make my dough from scratch. No, that would be too Martha Stewart for me. I'll show you what dough I got. I've never used it before ever. Typically I use the Pillsbury and I unroll it and I would put that on my pizza stone. I put it on my bar pan. I put it on my grill pan. If you want to see a grilled pizza recipe, I have a YouTube on my YouTube channel. It is called the Mediterranean Flatbread Pizza. And I do it on the grill pan and it's really, really good. So go check that one out. But today I'm going to be using this. I got it at my local grocery store. It came in the frozen section. I'm just going to add a little bit of flour to my baker's mat. I'm using the baker's mat here, which I really like. And the reason I'm using it is because I need to roll this out into a 10-inch circle. And so this will help me to get it to 10 inches. It's kind of sticky, the stove. So it's defrosted all the way. And I'm just going to flatten it out. Ooh, it's so spongy. I probably don't even need the baker's roller. Oh yeah, I do, because it kind of wants to go back on itself. So let me just roll it out. Have you ever made your own homemade dough? You ask me, I'm asking you. It's just you and me tonight, girl. So, oh, hey Valerie, how are you? Oh, you've used this kind of dough before? Good for you. I've never have. I've been tempted to try it, never have. Finally, I did. Wow, but it doesn't want to stay to the 10 inches. It keeps wanting to go back. It's very elastic. What's the word I'm looking for? I can't even say it. Sometimes my mouth won't form words. I can't form it. Never mind, don't ask. All right, I'm trying to get it rolled out to 10 inches and it keeps going back to smaller. All right, what I'm gonna do is go ahead and put it in my cast iron skillet and hope for the best because it's not wanting to roll out and stay flat. The Pillsbury always seems to work good. So the next step I need to use is my cast iron. So Valerie uses that for cinnamon dough. Cinnamon bread, that's a great idea. Cinnamon rolls. All right, so I'm using the cast iron 12-inch skillet. Got my basting brush and some oil, and I'm just going to baste it on here. And actually what I'm going to do is, I don't think this is gonna work. So I'm gonna grab my tried and true Pillsbury. This honestly won't stay rolled out. Nothing like going live on your channel, trying something brand new for the first time. All right, we're just gonna go for it. I'm just gonna plop it in here. There we go, stretch it out. And then on your baker's roller, it comes with this cool little thing here, see? And I'm just going to poke all along on the dough with the little poker thing. There we go. And I'm gonna put it on my stove so it actually starts cooking on your stove top. I'm gonna cook it on my stove for 2 to 3 minutes, and it's gonna like get a little bubbly. So, oh yeah, that's working now. Look, I'll show y'all. It seems, look, it's working now. You just need to play with this dough, apparently. So on my stove, it's gonna go on high heat. So let's get that started. There we go. Put it on here, put it on high, and let it cook for 2 to 3 minutes, and I'm gonna go ahead and get the cheeses ready. I'll show you what cheese is. Let me go ahead and poke some more holes with this. All right, let me move this out the way. So now the cheeses that it calls for is some Manchester cheese, which I did a online order and they didn't have that. I got slices of cheese. I don't have any tips and tricks, girl. So I couldn't get the kind to grate, so I'm just gonna have to use slices of cheese to lay it on top. I figured that would work just as good, right? And then it also calls for mozzarella cheese. So I need to grate that. And of course, you know I never buy my cheese pre-grated, so I do have to grate it with my adjustable coarse grater. So if you don't know why I don't buy my cheese pre-grated, it's because the pre-grated cheese has lots of extra things in it besides just cheese, so you never get that ooey gooey pool that I like with cheese. So I need only 4 ounces, so I need a half of this. So we're just gonna grate this. It shouldn't take very long. So is anybody else having pizza tonight for National Pizza Night? I just break it in half. Anybody got some, anyone having pizza? All right, so our adjustable coarse grater, believe it or not, is actually on back order right now. Isn't that crazy? Everybody wanted to grate cheese during the quarantine. Forced it to go on to back order. That's funny. All right, so I'm glad people aren't buying the pre-grated, so that's a good thing, I suppose. All right, let me just do a little bit more. You can never have too much cheese. And that's about 4 ounces. All right. Okay, so the next thing we need is 1/3 cup of pepperoni sauce. So I've got my pepperoni sauce. Hey, and I have Trish watching, and I have Donald watching. And Trish said she might be having pizza now for National Pizza Night. All right. 1/3 cup of pizza dough. There we go. Pizza sauce. There you go. And then the recipe calls for Italian seasoning. And of course, if you've been watching my lives lately, you know that I never seem to have the right ingredients. Tonight is no exception. I don't have any Italian seasoning, so I'm just using our garlic and herb rub. I don't even have any oregano or anything like that. So the garlic and herb rub it will be. But this is a good rub that we seem to like a lot. Let me check on how our dough is. It looks like, I just want to try to stretch it out a little bit more. It's starting to cook on the bottom, so that's good. There we go. Okay, so that's gonna cook a little bit longer. Now, it wouldn't be a party without a beverage, am I right? We all need a beverage if it's a party, so I'm gonna open some wine. I wanna show you our electric wine bottle opener, and what goes better with pizza? I know beer, I'm not a beer drinker, so pizza and red wine go really nice together. So this is our electric wine bottle opener. This is the stand. The stand is actually also the foil cutter. The way this works is you just put it on top of your wine bottle like this, squeeze, turn it, and it's gonna cut the foil for you. And then the foil's right here. See how easy that was? And then this is actually rechargeable. It comes with a cord that you plug in to recharge it. But also if you have an Android phone, it works, that cord works for this as well. So you just put it on top. It has this button here. You just push it. I'll show you. And then it'll bring your cork right up. There you go. And then to get it to come off, you just go like this, and then it'll take the cork right off. So we are part of a Wine Angel Club. So we get wine every couple of months, and that's we're wine angels. So anyway, so now I've got my wine ready, and it's gonna breathe for a little while the pizza finishes cooking. So let me grab my, yep, it said it would bubble up, and it looks like I've got some bubbles coming up there. Let me grab my oven mitts. There you go. Let me see how it looks. So I have my oven preheating to 500 degrees. All right, who uses 500 degrees? Who's ever cooked on that high? I've never put my oven on 500, ever. This is the first time it's ever gone to 500. I think 475 is the highest I've ever gone, but typically what? We all cook on 350, right? So Valerie says she doesn't drink, but that's pretty cool. You know what? It's a great gift. So if you need to buy a Father's Day gift for someone, that would make a great gift. We also have a manual wine bottle opener, but that one is my favorite, and it is just so easy to use. All right, I'm just gonna slide all this over. All right, so the other ingredients that we need are pepperonis. We need 24 pepperonis. I don't know if I'm actually gonna count out 24 pepperonis, but I got my bag of pepperonis ready to go. I'm gonna go ahead and turn off my stove. Bring my cast iron over here. So we've got the dough that's kind of pre-cooking on the bottom. And then now to this, I'm going to add half of the pepperonis. So we need 12 pepperonis. Basically, I'm just gonna cover the bottom with the pepperonis. They said to go all the way to the edges of the dough. Is anybody else having pizza tonight? And if so, what kind of pizza are you having? What's your favorite pizza? This is for my husband Rick and my son Steven, because I don't eat meat, so I won't be eating the pepperonis. And I don't really think I'm gonna like this. It seems like it's gonna be a little too doughy. Trish says nope. All right, so I don't know how many I have here, but that covered it perfectly. Can you all see that? The next step is we just layer with the cheeses. So this is the Munster that was supposed to be grated, but I'm just layering it on. I'm gonna do a single layer. I did an Instacart order today, and I guess she couldn't find it in the block form, so she just got me it in the slices. You know, I still have not stepped foot into a grocery store in 2 months. Still ordering everything online. The Swans man came today too. Oh, I love the Swans man. Oh my gosh, he's got the best things. So I got my Swans order and my Instacart order. All right, so we got that on there, and now we need the 4 ounces of mozzarella cheese. This is very cheesy, isn't it? Ooh. All right, and then we put down half of our seasoning, right? It's supposed to be the Italian seasoning, but remember I don't have that, so I'm just using our garlic and herb rub. So I'm not even measuring the seasoning. I don't think there's a point to that. I'm just gonna shake it on there. And then I'm gonna add the other pepperonis to cover that. Technically, if we were gonna be technical, it has to be the other 12, but we're just gonna go ahead and throw these on top like that. This is very meaty, very cheesy. All right. Spread it around. And then we put another little bit of the seasoning on top of that. So let me just grab my seasoning. We'll shake a little bit on that. Hey Carrie, how are you doing tonight? It's National Pizza Party night, so I'm having a pizza party in my home. All right, that is it. Can y'all see? It looks pretty good, and it's not even cooked yet. All right, so now I've got my oven preheated to 500 degrees, and this goes on the lowest part of the oven, the lowest level. Let me open it up real fast so I can pop it in there. And I think it cooks for 15 minutes. Let me just check my little notes over here. Yep, 15 minutes. So in 15 minutes, we'll have a Detroit style pizza. I'll come back, I'll take a picture and show you the end results. Oh, the sauce! Oh my gosh, Alyssa! Oh, see, I'm pampered. Not perfect. I'm not perfect in any way. I completely forgot the sauce. Thanks for reminding me. Oh my gosh. Anybody can do this job. Honestly, I can't believe that I forgot the sauce. All right, so you're supposed to dollop the sauce in between those layers. So we're just going to dollop the sauce right on the top. So I do remember reading that with the Detroit pizza, you don't actually do like a layer of sauce. You just dollop it on in spoonfuls. So I guess we didn't do 2 bags. It's only 1/3 of a cup. So we'll just put one more right here. Thank you for saving the pizza. No, Donald, you didn't miss anything. It's just still quirky me trying to do a recipe when I don't really know what I'm doing. All right. It's gonna go back in. All right. So the cast iron skillets are new to our collection. They came out in March. Did they come out in March? Yeah. And I never thought that I would actually like to use cast iron because I've never used it in the past, but I've really enjoyed cooking with it. I'm able to get a really good sear on everything that I'm cooking because you can cook on such a high temperature with it. So we do have the 12-inch, a 10-inch, and look what's coming out in June. These are their little minis. They come in a set of 2. These are 5.5 inches. So the other day I had made that potato au gratin in here. I'm going to order another set, maybe even another 2 sets, because it would be super cute for everyone to have their own individual portions of something like mac and cheese. How cute would that be? So anyway, I really like these little small guys. It's a perfect single serving size. So I'm thinking like mac and cheese would be good, or some kind of a pot pie, a little mini apple pie. So anyway, these are coming out in June and they're super cute. Well, I want to thank you for watching me tonight. That was not such a successful live. Just goes to show that you don't have to be a cook to be a Pampered Chef consultant. Apparently you don't even have to know how to read, right? Because I read the recipe and completely forgot. And I'm so glad Alyssa said something about that. So before I log off, I want to say cheers. I'm going to pour myself a glass of wine. I'm going to have my own little party here at home. I hope you guys will have a nice party by yourself at home too. Oh, Trish says warm cookies and ice cream. Girl, I did that already. I made some cookies and with ice cream on top in there. Anyway, cheers. Y'all have a wonderful weekend, whatever it is you guys are doing. I'm going to come back. I'll show you, I'll take a picture of the finished product. Hopefully it'll turn out good. Thanks so much, guys. Bye.